What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. Y'all, today I made a mistake in the Andre Munford video by calling him Libra. I had a very difficult time, as I expressed in the last video, trying to find his birthday, and a couple of people reached out to me and said that he was a Scorpio. So the message is still the same. The energy will be slightly different to some degree, but of course Scorpio and Libra are right next to each other, brother to brother, sister to sister sign, so it's not going to be that much different. However, there is a difference. So I'm going to be doing a reading again on Andre Munford, the brother of Rich Homie Quan. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. And also, y'all, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and do, pick up his energy and the energy of Scorpio. So you all may be experiencing some of these things. If it relates to you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? So let's get into this Scorpio reading and see what energy comes out. Okay, so you might be around people that you feel are stupid, or you may be around people that bother you, that irritate you, or this is you to them. You might highly irritate somebody. Somebody feels like you're stupid. And again, this could be somebody feeling this way about you, or you could be feeling this way about someone. And I'm going to be honest. My energy and Scorpio energy don't generally mix as an Aquarius. I do know a lot of Scorpio to Aquarius relationships. However, that's usually not a good match for each other. But again, you could be around this type of energy, or this type of energy is around you. As it relates to Andre Munford, he could be around somebody whose energy makes him feel like they're stupid, or they irritate somebody. I just feels like irritates you. Somebody just irritates you, or you're irritated by somebody. It is something along those lines. Nip tuck, honey, I don't need a big butt, got a cute face, little body, and a blonde haircut. So I feel like maybe somebody's arrogant is what I'm getting. Somebody's arrogant. Like, I'm getting a dumb blonde. You might be around somebody who is like a dumb blonde, or somebody feels like this about you. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I've met a couple of Scorpios, and I'm just kind of like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? Like, now, what I do know about Scorpios is that Scorpios generally tend to have really high positions, like work-wise, but a lot of the time they have too much on their plate. You know, they may have a manager's position, but they always kind of struggle in the position. Granted, they do the position, they do the job, but they generally tend to be like overworked. They generally tend to have a lot of stress behind what they do. But you all usually make really good money in whatever position or whatever field you're in. And I do know usually like some form of management, whether it's management or having your own business that you have to manage, or it's usually a stressful environment type of job that I know most Scorpios tend to deal with. And usually when you're in management positions, you have to deal with people. You have to deal with a bunch of people, whether it's 5, 10, 15, or 20. And most of my bosses have been Scorpio women. I went to a restaurant yesterday, and it was a seafood restaurant, and the owner chick was a Scorpio. And it just seemed like, you know, she was a little overwhelmed. Even though her establishment wasn't really busy, she just seemed a little overwhelmed. So, and that wasn't the first time that I have been there. So it's kind of one of those things where you're operating something by yourself, or you're working under people, or people are working under you type of situation. So this could be something that Andre Munford is dealing with right now, or this could be you, Scorpio. This could be you. Yeah, when your drink's so good, you gotta raise your when the drink's so good, you gotta raise your pinky. Now, this isn't using proper etiquette. So yeah, I'm getting somebody who is like a dumb blonde. You know, when you look at a dumb blonde is somebody who usually they have a bunch of money, or they come off as privileged but stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like how do you have all these bags that are, it's like the like how you would look at a model. Most people think models are dumb and gullible and green and vulnerable in that way. So it's kind of, I'm getting like somebody who again, it's like, how do you have, you look at a dumb blonde and you're like, how do you have all of this money, all of this wealth, and you're stupid? Like, you don't use common sense, but you have so much stuff. It's just, I feel like somebody is looking at y'all like that. And like I said, reverse the energy, but somebody is looking at you like you're a dumb blonde. And it's like, how do you even run a business and you can't, and you slow? Or how do you run a business and, how do you run a business, or how do you have so much and you just come off slow, or you come off uneducated, or you come off like, hello. Like, this is the energy that I'm picking up. See, somebody could possibly be depressed too, and depression could possibly be weighing you down. I know Scorpios too are generally very, very deep. They can be very spiritual people. And I don't mean spiritual as in, they go to church. I mean, they might dive into witchcraft and hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure where exactly I left off, but I feel like somebody right now could possibly be depressed. And like I say, Scorpio men that I know are usually like really, really mean, very just like standoffish, very just like kind of, some of them can be like very standoffish, very quiet, just like deep, dark over there. I get an alleyway. You know what I'm saying? A sewer, like just a dark layer, 50 shades of gray type of thing. I just kind of get, some form of just a deep, dark, like look at the computer screen. It's just dark. It's just like, I just get like a black hole. I just get like a black hole. Like, again, you could be feeling like this, or this could be how somebody feels about you. But I feel like I'm just getting this energy of, oh, I don't want to work with this fool. They're so stupid. Like, and then they come in here acting arrogant or acting like they have life together, but they're stupid. They're slow. They're just, ugh. Somebody feels like this about you, or again, you feel like this about somebody. And this could be somebody involved with Andre Munford. Okay, so this might be somebody you're in a relationship with. I feel like you're at your best when you're single, but when you're in a relationship, it's toxic. I'm not surprised about that. Most Scorpio relationships that I am aware of are usually toxic. And it's like toxicity actually keeps you together, to some degree. I just feel like it's kind of like when you single, you how do I say this? It's like when you single, you happy, because it's like if you single, right? And you doing what you want to do. It's like your prospects or the people that want to date you. You're just like, I don't want to date you. Like, you're stupid. You're dumb. I don't want to deal with you. And then it's like when you find somebody that you like and you get in a relationship with them, they're toxic, they're poisonous, they're draining, you're miserable. But it's like when I'm single, I'm happy, but I be wanting to deal with somebody. But the people that's coming to me is just, yeah. Like, so I feel like there's somebody in your energy romantically that maybe they act very stuck up, or they act very, somebody might act very bougie, is what I'm getting. And I feel like you're in a relationship with this person and maybe they're depressing you, or something about them is depressing you. Yeah, so like you feel like you got to play chess, and or you're playing checkers with this person. So one of y'all might be playing chess, the other person may be playing checkers. I feel like this is, it's not a game, but it feels like somebody is playing games. I feel like somebody wants their space. Somebody don't want to mess up something, but it's like some, and I do know too that most Scorpios drive luxury cars. I feel like you want to cut something off. And the reason I say that is because look at this. You got the computer screen is off, the TV screen is off, the electronics are off. Like something is turned off. There's nothing on the TV, there's nothing on the computer. Like somebody could be turned off. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like maybe somebody is completely turned off, or somebody is having issues with their electronics. Maybe their TV is messed up, or somebody's computer may be messed up, or just something is cut off. Somebody might want to cut somebody off. Says, I don't argue what I don't know. That's crazy. Instead, I'll argue what I do know. Somebody knows something. We're going to figure out what that is. And look, somebody knows something. A dude will confuse himself trying to confuse you. See, okay, so what I'm getting is somebody may not know how to do something, or somebody is trying to be strategic. I feel like somebody feels like they know what they're talking about, but maybe they don't. Somebody knows how they feel when they're in a relationship, and they know how they feel when they're not in one. Somebody could be trying to manipulate somebody into getting in bed, but it's like that's all you want to do. You just want to manipulate someone into getting into bed. I may need a period LLC. Ooh. Somebody may be confused about what they want to sleep. Somebody may be confused about okay. So somebody here may be confused about their sexual orientation. Somebody may be confused about what they want. Somebody is confused about what gender they want. Because when I made this card signified when we went through that little phase of transgender men, I believe it is. Or I don't know which one is which, but the one where they start out as men and they try to go to be women. And they were making this uproar about how we're women and we have the periods and cycles and all these things. And the argument was like you all are not women. Like you all are not women. So it doesn't matter how many changes. It doesn't matter how many shots. It doesn't matter how much medication. And when I made this, it was kind of like, I'm going to need a period LLC to pretty much prove that I'm a woman. Like it had to do with transgenders when I made this, and the fight between gay men or like transgender men or whichever one it is. But this was why I made this card, because there was this argument of we're women and we feel and we go through some of the transgenders, we go through some of the same things as women and yada yada yada. But it's like, you all are not women. Anybody can catch a cold. Like, it don't make you more or less of a man or more or less of a woman. Like, women have periods, women have babies, men just don't. Like, it doesn't happen like that. So like, somebody here is, if you don't, you better. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is fighting their sexual orientation. Somebody here is fighting it. So it's like somebody might be into transgenders. And let me say this to you all as well. I can, one, admit when I'm wrong. However, you all, a lot of the time that watch this video, do not know these people on an intimate level. Like, you all see them in the public eye, but you all really don't know what they do behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So like, all of these celebrity guys that are coming out and we're finding out are gay. Meek Mill, for example, I just seen a whole video of him deep throating P. Diddy. Like, he was standing next to him, he was holding him, and he just whole French kissed this man in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And so back in the day, there was a time where we didn't look at these men as gay or homosexuals, or we didn't look at them like that. And all of these videos of all of these men coming out that are gay, all of these guys in the industry that are coming out gay. So I don't want any of y'all to come on here talking about, oh no, that's not him, and he had a bunch of women. All of these men in the industry got a bunch of women. What's his name? Bobby Valentino had did a interview, and he said he used to get so much coochie that it didn't even get him up no more. So he's into men. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole Birdman done kissed Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne did a whole interview of how he was in the kitchen and there was a bunch of guys in there that took him in ways that he didn't want or even expect to. But you know what I'm saying? And he has a bunch of women. What's that? What's that fool's name? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these. Look at that. Somebody here may be in the lock community, so there might be somebody in this who there might be somebody in this who is a part of the dreadlock community. I don't like saying dreadlocks, I just call them locks, but somebody may be in the lock community. Or if they're not in the lock community, somebody has a lot of hair, a head full of hair. A real shooter never missed 2 in a row, so somebody feels like, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Now, what's crazy about this is I just did a video on Young Thug, and this card, out of 113 cards, this card came out in his reading too, as he wasn't going to do something again, whether that was go to jail, have more kids, or deal with the same sex. Okay, that came out. Now, Rich Homie Quan, I've been hearing some things about him. He may have been a good artist. He may have made money. He may have made kids, but it don't mean that he wasn't on the down low. And that's not to disrespect or offend him. That's just to say that a lot of y'all got to watch out for the people that y'all be romantically involved with. And, you know, I knew a guy that I work with who used to lie and tell people he was a woman and he was a whole man. Used to talk about how he used to have sex in the dark so nobody would know. Like, yeah, like it's crazy the extents that people will go. And a lot of y'all will be walking around talking to a girl and don't even realize it's a whole boy. The girl looked like a boy. The boy looked like a whole girl. And I'm not trying to throw no specific race in this, but I've seen some Spanish guys that look really good for girls. Like, they look really good as a visual girl. Have nice set of chests, a butt, the makeup be on point to where you would never know it was a boy. You'll be like, damn, you really look like a whole girl. Look, Somebody is depressed. I'm telling you, somebody is highly depressed. And somebody wants somebody else to feel their pain. So if this is Rich Homie Quan's brother, he could be going through a lot of stress because his brother is gone. He may want somebody to feel his pain. Unfortunately, nobody will ever be able to feel his pain. I feel like too, he may be doing things like getting tattoos or piercing, something that will help with the pain, help suppress the pain. Again, somebody could be having sex to get rid of whatever pain or to take their mind off the pain, but I feel like somebody is confused and depressed about who it is that they're with. Look, they often ask how you know tarot. Somebody, like I said, somebody could be doing tarot readings, getting tarot readings, looking at things involved with divination. See, now, if you look at this too, y'all. If you look at this, a dude will confuse himself trying to confuse you. Now, this right here could come off to look like a man, but that's a woman. People mistake me for a little boy all the time, especially when I don't have my eyelashes on. People confuse me for a little boy. You ask me why? I don't know. I don't think I look like a boy. I think I look like a girl. Even with my eyelashes off, I think I look like a girl. I had eyelashes on in here, but a lot of the time, like I said, when I don't have my eyelashes on, I could pass for a little boy. And I kind of have like that kind of sick look a little bit. Not really, but sometimes it just depends. But yeah, I feel like somebody is confused. Somebody's sexual orientation is confusing them and it's putting them in a place of depression. Or maybe he found out that his brother was like that. And now it's putting him in a place of, I don't know. And you know what? I'm going to just keep it funky with y'all. Like now in this little era, in this phase of life that we're going through right now, all of these people are coming out gay. All of these people are turning into transgenders. And again, do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you, but don't run around here being unhonest with people. Even if you want to keep the shit to yourself, you're welcome to do that. But if you know that you're going to be engaging with somebody, like don't lie to them and don't not tell them. If you feel like you got to lie or you don't want to tell them, then stay to yourself. Because as soon as you get with somebody and they find out that you're not the sex that you claim you are and you get beat up, you'll be upset and mad. Like a lot of y'all will get mad, pissed. And it's like, well, look, when looks don't matter, I'm telling y'all, this is somebody in y'all friend group. This is somebody in y'all friend group, okay? When looks don't matter. Somebody may not care how they look. Somebody may have to be on some type of drug. This here is when you mix weed with snacks. When you mix weed with snacks. So you got me as the brownie. You got my homeboy here as the donut. You got a girl right here as the Rice Krispie. And you got this dude right here as a gummy bear. So somebody may be mixing drugs so that it gives them a better sense of, oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit out here is real. This shit out here is real. We're going to get a couple tarot cards and we're going to end this reading. So Scorpio, this could be something that you're dealing with. This could be something that somebody you know is dealing with. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, lovers in reverse. I'm trying to tell you, somebody is confused about their sexual orientation. It's like if I'm in a relationship with someone, and everybody that may be going through this may not be a part of the LGBTQ. They may not be. They may just be depressed about being with a particular person. So if you are a man and you've been dating a woman, it might just be stressful because who you're dealing with just might not be the person that you're compatible for. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take this one just because it was at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, this is what I said. Look, I'm telling y'all. The person that you're around irritates the hell out of you. This is somebody that you were in a romantic relationship with, but you all aren't there no more. This is somebody you were in a higher level of commitment with. And you see my face up here, dry. My face down here, dry. Some people make me itch, but if I'm single, I'm happy. I'm trying to tell you, you're happily single, but when you get into that relationship, it pisses you off. Now that you're in a relationship with somebody, it's pissing you off, and I feel like you will never do it again. You won't do it no more. Something about this person, something about this person you just don't want to deal with no more. Two cards flipped over. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling you, you done lost all feeling. You done lost everything dealing with somebody. And you want to kick them out into the cold. I feel like you going towards somebody causes a major loss. Whoever this is you're in a relationship with is causing you a major loss. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's a loss of everything. All your valuables, all your just any and everything that you may have, your finances, your assets, the people that come into your life that may have been valuable at one point. I feel like there is a serious loss here. Somebody has caused you a serious loss to where somebody could possibly be homeless. I feel like somebody may possibly be homeless. Somebody here does not have any money. Like somebody here, pockets is short. Somebody, I'm getting homeless. This person may have made you homeless, or this person, whoever this person is going to cause you to be homeless, or this person is going to cause you to lose everything. Leave them or you're going to lose everything is what I'm getting. If you don't leave your person, they're going to leave you with nothing. Leave them or get left with nothing. I'm telling you, judgment in reverse, making a decision. If you stay with this person, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose everything. And guess what? In that card, as I'm saying that, came out over, guess what? Nothing. Nothing. Nay, can you let your dog out, please? Thank you. With that judgment here in reverse, not making the right decision, not making a sound decision. Like, I'm telling you, if you're still partaking and dealing with this person, like they're going to cause you to have a major, major loss. Like you, to the point where you may end up being homeless. You may have to seek shelter somewhere else. I feel like while you were with this person, you may have had things, but it's like you were dealing with somebody and you had things. So while you were dealing with them, you may have been able to get a house. You may have been able to get a nice car. You may have been able to save some money. But then the issues between the two of you got to be so bad that it's like we accumulated all of this just to lose it all. And so it's because, again, that's just how the devil works. The devil will literally give you all of these things. He will slide that money over to you. I'm going to slide you this $1 million. And you don't even realize as soon as they give you that $1 million and you sign a contract, they automatically take it back. Because now you're going to have to use all of that money to pay for all of the shit that's in that contract. So even though they slid it over to you, they did it to give you the impression that it's yours. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But you do have to pay for XOXOXO. So when you sign it, they say, okay, well, we're going to take our monies first, and you left with $2-3. And you can do whatever you want with that $2-3. You know what I'm saying? So this is that situation. Whoever you're involved with is going to cause you to lose everything. Look at that. Listen, the 9 of Swords. Whoever you're romantically involved with is going to cause you a major loss. And it's going to frighten you. It's going to scare you. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling you, whoever this, it's a feminine energy. There is a feminine energy. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even going to say it. But yeah, there is a feminine energy here. This could be like a motherly figure. This could be somebody who is a mother. This could be somebody who is 35 and older. You know what I'm saying? This could be, or they could be a little bit younger. But this is somebody who is not financially stable. And this person who is not financially stable, they're going to make sure that they take from you. And once they take from, it's like if you accumulated $1 million, right? Then you met this person and y'all started buying things and doing things and whatever. But then you didn't realize this motherfucker is greedy. This motherfucker is greedy. And now they're taking your money to where they're taking so much of it that it's hard for you to build it back as quickly as it's coming in, it's going out. And now this person don't really have no money. So you not just paying for you and all the shit you got to deal with. Now you paying for them too. And now guess what? You don't have no more money because they not helping you. They hindering you. And now you done lost your house. Now you done lost your place to stay because your judgment was off. You made the wrong judgment. You made a logic over a heart. You made a heart over logic decision. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to tell y'all this. I was dealing with a Scorpio. And me and him have been talking for about 5 months. Everything was good. He introduced me to his 2 kids. Brought me to his house, cooked for me all the time. We laughed, joked, watched TV shows together and things like that. You know what I'm saying? He had a slight relationship with my child. And then he just started acting funny one day. And that one day turned into a week where he was just acting funny. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why did he change? So this guy's baby mom, the girl he was with prior to me, he came up on some money. And a large amount of it, came up on some money, moved the girl in, gave her enough money to start her own business, okay? She took some of the money and she ran. She went off, started messing with a guy that he knew, got pregnant for this guy, and I believe that guy got killed. When he got killed, now she wants to run back to him. And now he don't want to deal with me no more because he wants to deal with the girl who he was dealing with that ran off with somebody else and got pregnant for somebody else. And now that the guy is gone, guess what? Now she's stuck with a baby that's not his and he don't know what to do. He don't want to deal with me now. He want to go back to her. He was a Scorpio, 11/17. November 17th. And I think that fool prayed over me before we went to sleep one time. I literally felt him go like this. Put that cross across my forehead. I felt him do it. I was laying down. I was falling asleep. I wasn't fully in a dead sleep. I was falling asleep and I can feel him touching the middle of my forehead. And he was into stuff like that. He was into manifesting. He was into crystals. He was into certain types of prayer, meditation. You know what I'm saying? He would listen to music sounds and chant. So I know, like I said, Scorpios dabble in the dark side when it comes to that. especially when you in the industry. So yeah, look at that, the Page of Cups. Somebody here is very childish, and I'm trying to explain to y'all too that again, it amazes me how people can sit and say that, oh, they don't believe in shit like tarot, they don't believe in stuff like that, but yet you'll believe in God, in Jesus, a man that you have never seen before, never witnessed any miracle that this fool has done, none. Now you can believe in that type of supernatural, but you can't believe when these energies actually come out and resonate with what you have going on in your life. Absolutely amazing. Look, Three of Wands. Now, whoever it is you're dealing with, they're waiting for their money. They waiting for their asset. They waiting for their ships to come in. Somebody is getting a package delivered to them and they're waiting for it. They're waiting for it. Somebody is waiting for some money. Somebody is waiting for a return. Somebody is waiting for an investment to come through. Somebody, I feel like, is just patiently waiting for their investment to come through. It's like if you and this person had a house together and y'all sold the house, they're waiting for their part of their share of the money. Yep, and they're not really sure what to do in the meantime. Like, do I go stay at my friends? Do I go stay at my family? Do I go to a shelter? What do I do? Stuck. Hangman. Somebody is stuck. And it's like they're going to stay like that for a while because they made the wrong decision. Somebody made a heart over head decision and it was the wrong one. So again, this could be you, Scorpio. This could be somebody that has very strong Scorpio placements in your big three, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could be also your Venus sign. You could be a Venus in Scorpio because you know Venus involves romantic relationships, sex, things that you are attracted to, you know, in that way, romance, relationship types things. And this could be something again that Rich Homie Quan's brother, Andre, is going through right now. Could be involved with somebody, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was Amber. That's what I was going to say earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if it was her. It's either her or it's another guy. I'm thinking about SZA. SZA dealt with men and women. Look at that. Yes, what I tell you, the Tower in reverse. Somebody is resisting something that is supposed to happen. There is a huge resistance because somebody, again, didn't I just say somebody is waiting? Somebody is waiting for something to come through. Somebody is like, well, if I don't get this money, then I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. If I'm not able to pay my rent or my mortgage, guess what? I'm going to lose my house. If I don't fulfill this contract, I'm going to lose the contract. And then losing the contract, I'm going to lose everything. I'm telling you, somebody here made the wrong decision. And now they're waiting for something to come through so that they're not broke. Somebody is big time stuck. Somebody made a bad decision that could really affect their money. Look, and now you're going to slowly but surely have to grow your money back. Listen, Scorpio, if you don't, you better.